Prince Harry is sharing new details about his time in the military. The Duke of Sussex got candid about his deployment in his docuseries that has many people talking. Speaking in his Netflix series Heart of Invictus, Prince Harry opened up about how he experienced an unraveling after returning home from his tour of duty in Afghanistan. The Duke of Sussex also noted that this situation triggered the trauma of losing his mother, Princess Diana.
Everyone's going to struggle at some point.
I got demons saying, "You're not going to do this."
If your goal was to make your family happy, you've achieved it.
My dad just scored there.
The new series Heart of Invictus from Harry and Meghan follows service members from around the globe, quote, who have suffered life-changing injuries or illnesses as they prepare to compete in the competition. The couple's production company, Archwell Productions, announced the release back in 2021. However, a lot of people are drawing their attention to some of the comments Harry made in the series about his own trauma. In the show, Harry states, quote, "I can only speak for my personal experience. My tour of Afghanistan in 2012 flying Apaches, somewhere after that there was unraveling, and the trigger to me was actually returning from Afghanistan. But the stuff that was coming up was from 1997, from the age of 12, losing my mom at such a young age. The trauma that I had, I was never really aware of. It was never discussed." Harry went on to mention that he really didn't talk about it and also, quote, suppressed it like most youngsters would have done. Harry went on to mention that he did not know a lot of what to do or how to handle the feelings later on in life and started to feel numb at times. Harry mentioned, quote, "I didn't have that support structure, that network, that expert advice to identify what was actually going on with me. Unfortunately, like most of us, the first time you really consider therapy is when you're lying on the floor in the fetal position, probably wishing you had dealt with some of this stuff previously, and that's what I really want to change." Now, the prince served in the military for roughly 10 years and undertook a total of 2 tours in Afghanistan. Harry first served in Helmand Province in 2007 and 2008, but his tour was cut short after one media outlet broke a news embargo and revealed his presence in the war zone. He later returned for a second tour in 2012. Harry mentioned that he was on board an air hospital in a plane where some of the most indescribable sights took place. He said he saw, quote, only what people had talked about. The Duke of Sussex stated in the series, quote, "That was the real trigger from now seeing the real cost of the war. Not just those individuals, but also their families and what they would mean and how their lives would literally change forever." Harry mentioned that the flight also helped him realize that he too needed help. Harry has been open about his mental health over the years and wrote about more of his experiences in his 2023 memoir, Spare. For more on this, we'll keep you updated at What's Trending.